Redhanded scheming with Susan Rice, damning evidence found. There's a Judas in the White House, and now, he has been exposed. For weeks, conservative pundits have been speculating that one of President Donald Trump's closest advisors is really a wolf in sheep's clothing, sabotaging the president's agenda. Now, we have the proof, and it's much worse than anyone imagined. The damning evidence includes a letter, scheming with Susan Rice, and you'll be joining other patriots, calling for an immediate firing. H.R. McMaster's is the secret mole who has been turning the tables on Trump. McMaster started out the week by firing Trump loyalists. Jerusalem Post columnist Carolyn Glick wrote Wednesday evening that National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster is purging pro-Israel staff from the National Security Council, NSC, turning the administration against President Donald Trump's policies, reports Breitbart. That report was concerning, but now, we have the damning evidence in a letter where McMaster's told Susan Rice that she can keep her security clearance, something Trump would never do. Almost 1 month after it was disclosed that former President Obama's national security advisor Susan Rice was unmasking members of President Trump's team and other Americans, Trump's own national security advisor, H.R. McMaster, sent an official letter giving her unfettered and continuing access to classified information and waiving her need-to-know requirement on anything she viewed or received during her tenure. Source Circa News. In a June tweet, Trump called the revelation that Rice and other Obama senior officials were unmasking members of his team the big story. The unmasking and surveillance that took place during the Obama administration. According to Sarah Carter of Circa News, who broke this story, the senior West Wing official said, basically, this letter, which was signed in the last week of April, undercuts the president's assertion that Susan Rice's unmasking activity was inappropriate. In essence, anybody who committed a violation as she did would not be given access to classified information. McMaster's has been undermining Trump for quite some time, firing Rich Higgins, a Trump loyalist who pointed out globalists and Islamists were attacking the president. A top official on the National Security Council was fired last month by National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster reportedly after he argued in a memo that President Trump's administration is under sustained attack from globalists and Islamists. Rich Higgins, a former Pentagon official who served in the NSC's Strategic Planning Office as a Director for Strategic Planning, was fired on July 21. Source: The Atlantic. Now, patriots on social media have adopted the hashtag #FireMcMasters, and they are making it go viral. Many are calling the White House and leaving a message, telling the president that we have his back and to get rid of the mole McMaster's. There's little doubt, McMaster's is behind so many of the leaks and problems that have plagued the Trump administration, and we know this must be a blow to Trump, who expects loyalty. Two United States intelligence officials told Bloomberg's Eli Lake that McMaster has concluded that Rice did nothing wrong. That assertion is at odds with Trump's thinking, as he repeatedly raised the Rice story during speeches and media interviews. I think the Susan Rice thing is a massive story, Trump said in an interview with the New York Times, suggesting that it was possible that she may have committed a crime. Trump's enemies include the Democrats, most of the Republican Party, the globalists, the Islamists, the feminists, the pro-abortion crowd, the Hollywood crowd, the media, and the military-industrial complex, just to name a few. Never has there been a president who is so alone fighting for you and me. To find loyalists, Trump will have to weed out quite a few still in his administration. Many, but not all, in the FBI, CIA, and DOJ are Obama holdovers, and McMaster's told them not to let on that they were Obamates, one report stated. It would be easy to give up hope, but there is one thing Trump has that scares the hell out of those traitors, and it's the American people who elected him. We the people will prevail. Trump has the tenacity, and he has the guts to drain the swamp. It is 1776 all over again. This revolution is being televised, and our liberty is at stake. We will never be fooled by them again. Please share the story and tell us what you think by clicking one of the buttons below. We want to hear your voice.